Good day, Atlas CDC Review. I will be giving a brief or a short presentation regarding my thesis. Transportation in the Philippines varies widely, whether by air, land, or sea, reflecting the country's unique geography and cultural diversity. Commuters are presented with a broad spectrum of options to reach their destinations, ranging from traditional modes rooted in history to modern systems shaped by technological advancement. This diversity in transportation is not practical but also deeply intertwined with the nation's historical narrative. Beyond jeepneys, contemporary developments in transportation have increased mobility and accessibility across the country. Modern infrastructure such as expressways, railway expansions, improved airports, and upgraded seaports has made travel faster and more efficient. Technological innovations like ride-hailing apps, digital fare systems, and electric vehicles also offer commuters new choices that cater to convenience, comfort, and affordability. Overall, the transportation in the Philippines reflects a dynamic interplay between tradition and progress. It is a system shaped not only by the practical needs of travelers but also by cultural identity, historical legacy, and the continuous push toward modernization. Our study examines the development of a centralized biophilic integrated transport terminal in Calamba, Laguna as a response to the persistent transportation issues in the Philippines or in the local setting of Calamba, Laguna, including overcrowding, inadequate facilities, inefficient modal transfers, and poor air quality. By integrating multiple transport modes into a single, well-planned terminal, the project aims to improve commuter convenience, safety, and overall travel experience. The study emphasizes the importance of functional space planning, adherence to safety standards, provision of essential amenities, and the incorporation of biophilic design to reduce stress and enhance user well-being. Its findings will benefit transportation operators, commuters, local communities, government agencies, developers, and future researchers as a reference for improving transport terminal design and planning. The site is located in Barangay Turbina, Calamba City. This particular lot is located within Maharlika Highway, away from the major urban developments in the city, at the other side of the South Luzon Expressway interchange. This lot has an area of 4.7 hectares and is part of the Growth Management Area zoning and land use of the city, which features a range of 0 to 5% slope, which is feasible for high-intensity developments. Indulging in our natural surrounds and consciously engaging with nature through our senses are both effective methods to promote our overall health. When we allow ourselves to fully appreciate the sights, sounds, textures, and rhythms of the natural world, we create possibilities for anchoring and present. Research regularly reveals that a better sense of connection to nature is linked to higher levels of self-determination, clarity of personal values, and a deeper sense of life purpose. This relationship has also been related to lower levels of anxiety, despair, and stress. Spending time in nature not only provides emotional advantages, but also improves cognitive functioning. It can boost concentration, memory, and mental vigor, particularly after prolonged work or overstimulation. In this sense, spending time in nature helps to balance our emotional systems, balancing the parts of us that seek peace with the portions that seek joy. As a result, nature serves as a source of not only calm and security, but also happiness, vigor, and meaningful existence. The linear configuration of the building spaces is intentionally designed to enhance user movement and overall mobility throughout the structure. By organizing key areas along a clear, continuous axis, users can navigate more intuitively, reducing congestion and improving wayfinding. The placement of public utility vehicle zones further supports this flow. Although these areas are physically separated from the main concourse for safety and operational clarity, they remain seamlessly connected through designated access points. This arrangement ensures efficient circulation while maintaining order between pedestrian and vehicular movements. From a formal and architectural standpoint, the building's massing responds thoughtfully to the irregularities of the site. Certain portions of the structure are strategically extended or brought forward to align with the site's unique edges and constraints. This adaptive shaping not only maximizes the usable footprint but also creates opportunities to allocate additional spaces based on functional zoning requirements. As a result, the building achieves a harmonious balance between spatial efficiency, contextual responsiveness, and user-centered design. A separated road network away from public vehicles serves commuters who will be dropped and picked up by private vehicles, providing for a more constant flow of traffic in the site. Additionally, the PUVs feature distinct access and exit locations. To ensure the safety while attempting to enter the site, these points are situated apart from the users traveling on foot. As for the commuters traveling on foot, the pathways are covered, providing shade from the sun as well as protection from rain during wet seasons. Here are some of the perspectives of the project, showing the main lobby, the concourse, the waiting area, the drop-off area, and the ticketing area.